frames, this is an excellent beginning. Let's see how this goes. Seems to have stabilised now. That's good. Hello! I am back. It's been a little while since my last stream. Sorry about that. I've been ill. Not very ill, I just didn't have much of a voice, which is a problem when you're streaming. So, we'll see how this goes. We'll see if everything goes okay with the stream today, and whether my voice holds out. Bit of a test, but I hope you've been well. We're going to be playing some more Dragon Age Inquisition today. And it's been... My last stream was the Monday before last, so about... how long ago? A little while. Almost 2 weeks. Almost 2 weeks since the last stream, so I've kind of forgotten what we're doing in Dragon Age, but I'm sure we'll pick it up pretty quick. I know I'm in Emprise de Lyon, and because I helpfully set my next task in the last stream, I know that I'm supposed to be wiping out the Red Templars on Draken's Rise. Hi Phil! Welcome! Welcome back to you as well. It's nice to be back. I hope you've had a good week and a bit. Yeah, my last video was that YouTube live stream last Wednesday. So, yes, I've been gone for a little while. But hopefully I'm back. We're going to see how this stream goes in terms of my voice. Just hope for the best. Right, I'm just assuming I'm going in this direction.
Depressing. I'm not sure why.
If I can. This looks right. This looks like the right direction. Seems so long ago, the last stream. I hope you're feeling better. I am feeling mainly better. Cold's still a little bit annoying, but I'm hoping it's going to go away soon.
Hear my cry.
But,
Guide me through the blackest nights.
my voice is okay, I think.
Against the temptations of the
Like, I'm going to take one of my headphones off so that I can hear my own voice better. But, yeah. Hopefully, it's okay. We'll see. We'll see how much reading I managed to get through today. How am I going to get past here? This isn't the way at all. This is not right. Right, let's see. Maybe this way? Yeah. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Apparently I've forgotten what the controller does in this week and a bit off. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, I know. Try not to read too much in this stream. You know how much I like the reading. We'll see. I'm sure it'll be fine. Ooh, look, a deer. Right.
More red lyrium.
Looks like I'm going
Well,
up.
try not to touch it or anything.
Oh, gosh. Okay, so I have been playing Tomb Raider a bit, because I have to catch up with where we were. So I thought I might as well use the time when I couldn't stream to play Tomb Raider. But the result of this is a little bit that I've forgotten what the controller does in Dragon Age. So excuse me for a minute while I remember how to do things. So if you're wondering why it seems like I've never ever played Dragon Age before, it's because it's been a little while. Wonder if I can get up here. This looks promising. I hate it when you're very obviously going in the wrong direction, but there's no obvious way of finding the right way. I know I have Tomb Raider brain, yeah, it's really bad. Right, how on earth do I get over there? This does not seem right. I'll just continue. I got a logging stand from my random walking around in circles, so I might as well just continue. See how we go. See how we go. Oh dear, this is really bad. It'll be fine. Perhaps have a casual walk. Yeah, but it looks like we're having a casual walk just from the amount of wrong direction I'm going in.
What is this now?
Nothing to report, sir.
Nothing to report. Good. Yeah, I think that's a good shout for us to have a nice
All
casual
clear.
stream today. Just wander around Emprise de Lyon, do some tasks, try and remember what on earth we're up to.
Interesting. Took being this cold to notice that red lyrium gives off heat.
Didn't Bianca say it was alive?
And, I forgot what I was saying. Dorian interrupted me. This looks promising. Oh yeah, and just see how my voice holds out, because that will be useful information for future streams to know how I will cope.
The Elder One's blessing on he who slaughters the herald.
Let's have a bit of a fight.
There are more of us than you know.
Anybody left? Right, that's good, I'm sure. And let's claim this. There might be reading. Let's see if I can do it. This will be the first test. Dalish wolf carving. The area around Sarnia has always displayed a blend of the old and new, Elven and Orlesian. I take pride in this, and Priest de Lyon is part of the Dales, and our history is nothing to be ashamed of. Others have not held such an enlightened view, and Elven relics once scattered about the region have been destroyed or stolen. Some of the few remaining are statues of wolves, one along Alphonse's Passage, another in a ruin near the Elf's Blood River. Dalish clans passing through often honour these statues with offerings of flowers. I see no harm in it. Signed, Mayor of Sarnia. There we go. That could have gone worse. Let's continue in this direction. It looks like... Looks like that's the way we want to go. But it might not be an actual way. Bit of a labyrinth. Applause, yay, thank you. I did the reading thing. It's a good start. Also, just to warn you, I do have a bit of a cough, so I'm going to try and remember not to cough in front of the microphone, but apologies if I forget. But it's also a cough that I feel like is slightly in my head, so when I'm not thinking about it, I don't have it so much. So I'm hoping that me playing Dragon Age will help me, and we won't have a problem.
Let none
Oh,
survive.
Cassandra's done that thing that she does where takes the enemy away from me. Any more? There's you. I'm not wearing headphones, so I'll be okay. I can't speak for the other watchers. Okay, cool. Hopefully we'll be fine. Been playing quite a bit of Fortnite, and I've noticed I haven't been feeling so bad when I've been concentrating on something else, so we might be good. Everything might be okay. Yay! It's nice to be back playing Dragon Age. I've missed it. Let's loot. Let's get all of this stuff. This will get me back into the swing of things. Looting. Think of this as part of your cure. Yes, exactly. You wouldn't believe the amount of Fortnite I've been playing to cure my cold. Right, let's continue. This looks good. We're going in the right direction. It's always nice when we're going in the right direction. I feel like there should... there's so much red lyrium around here. I feel like there has to be some of that red lyrium that we can destroy for Varric at some point. Well, there's a diamond on the map, so maybe that's some. The game is addictive. Thought about streaming that. I have thought about streaming that, but unfortunately I'm not very good at it, so I feel like it would be maybe dull. If I ever get good at it, then it might be a good idea. Or at least a fun, possible casual stream occasionally, but we will see. But yeah, it is pretty addictive. I agree. Yay, we can destroy this for Varric. And he approves. Yay. Now I'll try not to fall off this cliff. And we can go back in the direction we were going. Being good doesn't matter really. Okay, cool. Right, more fighting.
Do not let them succeed!
Yay. Oh, there's apparently still people. Oh, crumbs. There's... How am I going to get up there? Maybe I'll wait for him to come down to me. There we go. Crumbs. Oh, I am flying accidentally.
Dead!
Dead? Look, oh, okay. Now he looks dead. He was just very slow to do it, apparently. Ooh, there might be some more red lyrium around looking at this diamond. Let's do this. I got air. It wasn't me. I think it was something that the red lyrium creature did. Oh, how on earth am I going to get... Oh, there's another... There's a...
Look out!
Oh, crumbs. There's tons of them over there. Looks like we're going to have to, get them. Look at how many there are. Crikey. How am I supposed to get up there? Okay, maybe it's this way. Yay! I remember to stealth it up. Yep, back in the swing of things. Yeah, it's funny how once you start, it comes flooding back. I still don't remember quite where we are story-wise, but I feel like I've got the controls back. Oh no, Cassandra's doing that thing she does again. Anybody else? Oh, it looks like we've already accomplished the task, but I'm going to get the loot before I finish it. Right, let's read. Oh, good, this is my kind of reading. Red Templar Dispatch. How has the Inquisition managed to gain ground? Send the Behemoth. Fournier. Great. Just checking. Nope. No more dropped frames after the initial deluge of dropped frames. Yay! Josephine will know what we are supposed to be doing. She is all organised. That's true. When we go back to Skyhold, we'll be able to work out what we're doing. Right, set up camp. Yay!
Nothing to report, sir.
Nothing to report. Right. Wipe out the Red Templars at the Tower of Bone. That looks like it's the next task, but first I do want to try and see if I can get up there and get rid of that red lyrium. Wonder if this is the way. Apparently not. This looks better. Come on, you can do it. Let's get rid of this. There we go. There's the place. Yay! Approval from Varric. I like Varric because he approves even when he's not here. It's incredibly low maintenance of him. Right, let's just look at the map quickly. and see where we're off to. It looks like we're going over here. Ooh, Mistress Poulin sold her quarry to the Red Templars, who have now occupied much of the Emprise de Lyon. Advance into the region's heart to learn why. Wipe out the Red Templars at the Tower of Bone. Oh yes, I remember. It was that woman when we first came here who was talking about that. So I guess that's what we're doing. I'd suggest that we just continue doing these tasks as they're set, and then when we run out of them and there's nothing else we want to do, I suggest we go back to Skyhold and talk to everybody, and that'll refresh our memories and stuff. That'll be a nice stream. And we could do that landmark on the way, and there's an exclamation mark over there, which is always exciting. Let's save. We've got 27 power, so that's good. A good plan, yay! Right, there's a question mark over here. Maybe we should go to the question mark. Apparently I'm not quite back in the swing of things. Right, let's see what we have.
Got an eye out.
Let's see what we have over here. Ah, it's another door, locked door. I can't be doing with a locked door. Right. Ooh, in your game, Haven is still a place that exists. You're definitely not the slowest Dragon Age player ever, but it's good that you still have Haven. Means you've got a lot to look forward to in the game, which is not a bad thing. Okay, so I wonder if the landmark is up there. Let's go and see.
Did you hear? Maybe.
Doesn't look promising, does it? There's definitely not a... Oh. Now I have to wait for everybody to climb up the ladder so that I can go down it.
How's it been?
This doesn't seem right. Where are you, landmark? This is weird. Oh well. Let's just continue in this direction. Yeah, it must be up, but I couldn't see it when I went up there. Oh well. It's either a glitch or I'm just being obtuse and not seeing it, so either way, I'm just gonna continue on. Oh, hello. Let's do a rift. Yay, we get to do a rift. First rift back. Or under it, yeah. Oh well, we can always come back later. This is taking a while to get this guy down. What can I do? The wrong thing. That was not the right button. Okay, that looks good. Let's go and disrupt this rift. More to come. Right, let's attack again. Oh, let's get out of this green area before I get attacked. Oh no, I'm being... one of those spirits is attacking me. I never see you use potions much. Yeah, I always forget about potions. Much like how you never see me use horses much. The only time I really use potions is when my health is really low. But I don't use any other potions. I never remember to equip other potions and use them. So that's quite bad. I guess because I play on the easy mode, it's not quite so important. beautiful view. I should get out of the way, she says immediately.
Red lyrium. We should be cautious here.
Okay, Solus, let's close this fade rift and then we'll be cautious. Yay! Let's loot. Ooh, more loot. Over here. More power as well. Just what I wanted. Now, let's go this direction. Hopefully. This looks very promising. And fancy. Tower of Bone, this is where I'm trying to go, I guess. But how to get there? Yeah, maybe we can collect a lot of power today, that would be good. So it looks like we're going up there. There's some bad people that we can attack. Let's go straight for this one. Oh, there's quite a lot of them. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm only on low health already. Okay, let's go over here. Let's go after this one. Oh, crumbs. Look at them. I'm not making any contact here at all. There we go. There's another one coming down the stairs. Okay, let's go after this one. And now, any left? Any left? Apparently not. Yay! And look at all the loot. Look at all the loot. Right. There's a landmark over there we can try for.
There's a corpse in this lyrium.
Interesting.
Claim.
The Red Templars spared its creation by growing it from the
Just let
dead.
them talk. There we go. Right. Judicaeur's Crossing, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. The grand bridge named Judicaeur's Crossing was constructed in 856 Blessed to celebrate the coronation of Emperor Judicaeur I as a testament to the skill of Orlay's greatest engineers. The bridge replaced an ancient fallen highway leading to the Pools of the Sun. At the bridge's ceremonial dedication, the Emperor's sister, Grand Duchess Leontine, led a dozen nobles and their entourages to a stroll across the bridge to the hot springs where they took the waters. Judicaeur's Crossings' structural supports bear architectural and decorative elements that mimic those of the ancient Devinter highway it replaced. One can see their like several miles away in the archways rising above the village of Sarnia. The Andastrian statues that decorate the walkway, however, are entirely Orlesian in style. The Highlands of Orlais by Lord Adamar Gard Hout. Yay, we did a thing. Arbor Blessing over there. And now continue on to the Tower of Bone, although it looks like there's an ocularium or whatever. Sarnia Quarry and Pools of the Sun. That sounds ominous. Right, let's see if we can work our way into this place. There's some steps. Ooh, and loot. Let's go. This looks good. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I assume this is what we are attacking. It does look like an interesting place. I like it. And this one's going down in health real quick. My kind of enemy. Here we go. Gone already. That seemed anticlimactic. Let's see if there's any loot quickly before we claim. Oh, it's just an Arbor Blessing down there. Let's not worry about that. Claim. Let's have another camp. Yay! Travel to Suladin Keep. And return to the war room to confirm the plan of attack. Okay. We can do all of those things. More power as well. The dream team is on form today, exactly. Read, let's read. And an Inquisition perk, yay. Red Templar dispatch, hold the tower, do not let the Inquisition reach the quarry or worse, the keep. Everything we have worked for will be lost. Guess that's the keep we're going to. Now here we have another one of these things where it looks like the... Looks like we need to go up to get that landmark. So let's try it. Ooh, this looks like a fun maze thing. A fun maze thing. Interesting. It looks like there's one of those fancy star things. Yes, we did want the lockpick perk. My thoughts exactly. When we go to Skyhold, we can use that perk and get that lockpicking one so that we can finally look in those
I would
towers
rather not
and
linger
stuff.
here.
Okay. Oh, shards. Let's find some shards. And have a look at this landscape that we like. There's one. Oh, that's where we were. That's where we were trying to find the landmark, I think. Any more over in this direction? Got to find 6. We could be here for days. Probably. It would be a little inconvenient if there was one right next to us. Right, let's have a look. Any more? Oh, I can see one. There's one. Number 2. Yeah, maybe they don't show up until you've found them in the, in this thing. Maybe that's it. Because you're right, it definitely wasn't there before. Oh, found a 3rd. But yeah, if we want the shards, we have to go back up the ladders again. But I won't make a special trip. It will just be something we do if we're passing, I think. Oh, there's one. Let's get you 2 more to find. Oh, that looks like 1. There we go. Any more? Any more? Oh, yay, we did it. We found them all. Right, now we've got to find the landmark, which looks like it's back down the ladder. Excuse me, please, Solus. Oh, let's just jump, apparently. Oops. I just took damage from that. Great. Try it up here. Let's try and find the landmark, if we can. Oh, hello, this looks promising. Yay, we found it this time. This time, we succeeded. Let's claim this for our own. Tower of Bone. The Tower of Bone is so named for the hundreds of human bones discovered in a hidden chamber beneath the flagstones. The bones were cremated in accordance with the Chantry law, and the chamber cleansed and sealed. Local tales of the tower and its grisly contents abound. Some believe Tevinter's built the structure, reinforcing its foundations with blood magic. In other tales, elves built the tower. My favourite is particularly imaginative. In this story, a blood mage summoned a greater pride demon who then possessed the entire tower. When the mage died, his sons were unable to control the demon, so they commissioned 8 monstrous iron chains intended to hold it. The touch of the cold iron chain is the only thing holding the stone abomination in place. Should they break, the tower will pull itself off its foundations and walk, destroying everything in its path. Wow, that sounds pretty fancy. And the Highlands of Orlais again. Right, now, looks like... Whoop, am I going to fall down the ladder again? No, I'm going to walk like a fancy person who uses the ladders. Right, climb down. You're better at the shard thing than I am. I always struggle to find the last one. It is quite difficult. It's not my favourite of the quests, it has to be said, the shard things. Why can't I go down this ladder? I, on the other hand, am defeated by ladders. So... Oh, crumbs, look at all of this, but I think it's all just ladders and places that we... from the camp. Places from the camp. So now we need to go over there, I guess. Let's just look at the map in case there's an easier route. Where is it? There it is. Oh no, there isn't an easier route. We have to go to Saladin Keep. Hi, good evening. Well, good afternoon, Sayunk. I'm afraid I'm continuing to butcher your name, unfortunately, but hi, good to see you. I hope you are having a good weekend so far. We could find... If we go past those shards, we can do them on the way. And we could also try and find that ring. If we get the opportunity. But let's just keep that as the main quest. 33 power. We've really bumped up the power in the last 30 minutes. 30 minutes? It's only been 30 minutes. Right. Oh, that looks like there's a shard. One of those shards. I can hear it. I'm gonna jump down and try and get it, even though it might be difficult to find my way back up again. I keep taking damage from falling. Oops. Right, let's see if I can find my way back up here. Maybe not. Maybe not. It looks like we have enough shards now to unlock
So
the
tell me
next
this.
door.
Are Navaran cities of the dead actually filled with undead?
Of course.
Can I get up
The
here?
Mortalitazi lure spirits to possess every corpse
There we
buried
go.
there.
That's better.
And then what? Let them wander around willy-nilly?
Only in the abandoned areas.
Oh, I'm
The
going to fall
rest
down
are
that hole
sealed
if I'm
up
not
in their
careful.
tombs, I suppose.
Forever? I almost feel bad for them.
After a time, the moaning grates on the nerves. Trust me.
Right. Just gonna drink quickly because I can feel a cough happening. Right. Let's walk across the walkway normally now. We have an exclamation mark here. And some things to battle. Crumbs, we have so much stuff.
Kill them.
Oh, let's just attack. Let's attack this one. Oh, hello. Appeared out of nowhere, that archer did. Oh, there's another one. Any more?
I can do this all day!
Right. Let's get some more loot. And then it looks like we're searching for a thing. So let's search for it. Looks like it's in this direction. Now in here somewhere? How do we get in here? Right. In the corner? Yay! Is it going to be a bottle? Oh no, it's the ring. It's the ring we were looking for. Yay! Snow-covered diary, an excerpt from Adeline's diary. A messenger came today. He said Girard was killed. He tried to explain to Remy how it happened, but Remy wasn't listening. I had to tell him to leave. I tried to explain to Remy what it all meant, but I don't think he heard me either. He just shivered and asked me to put more wood on the fire. I don't think he understands. Maybe he just doesn't want to. I hate this war. Okay. Oh. Sorry about the coughing. I hoped it would disappear as soon as I started streaming, but it appears to not. There's so many exclamation marks. Shall I go to this one first? if I can. If I can get through this gap. Right. Oh, this I guess is what it's referring to. Letters home, Dell. It is Aldrich, like I told you it would be. I always know when it's him. I get that prickle at the back of my neck. Maker knows how it happens, it just does. You should have trusted me. I knew he wouldn't let me go. I'm going to lay a false trail, get him away, then double back to come at him from behind. Then I'm going to end him. I hope I'll have the opportunity to send this. Maybe I'll find a messenger in Sarnia. I just like writing to you, talking to you. It makes me feel like you're close, like Father's close. He taught us everything he knew about hunting, which gives me the courage I'll need to do what I have to. Love always, Diane. Okay, now let's go back over here and get what else we have to get. Ooh, more reading. Half-written letter. This letter was never completed and seems to have been discarded. Dear sister, how have you been? I hope the weather in Jada is milder. They say there's a blizzard coming. I'm not looking forward to it. Has there been much Templar activity in Jada? You hear such rumours these days that the Templars no longer answer to the Chantry. How can that be? There have been some in town doing business with Mistress Poulin. I hope rebel mages aren't hiding out in the ruins. If they are, maybe the Templars will deal with them. Jada was so much more peaceful. I miss it. Right, it looks like we have a shard. Very close. Very close. There we go. Another one. How are you doing? I am doing okay. I have a little bit of a cold and a bad voice, so I'm not entirely sure how well this stream is going to go in terms of me talking, but at the moment, it's okay, and I am okay. And it's a very mild cold, so it's not even, like, it's not a cold that's worth complaining about. It just means that I haven't been able to make as many streams and videos as I would like. But apart from that, I am doing very well. Thank you for asking. Right, a fisherman's letter. Hey Wormface, you know our usual spot under Judy's Crossing. I was there fishing 2 nights ago when the entire thing came down. A thunderous noise like you never heard. Maker must have been watching my sorry behind. I don't know how I got out of there alive. It was those damn Templars. I told you there was something shifty-like about them. Anyway, I was picking myself up when I saw something glittering in the rubble on the shore. I would have gone and looked, but those Templars were poking around what was left of the bridge, and I didn't want them to see me. I'm thinking there might have been some sort of treasure hidden in the bridge. I'll need you on lookout while I dig. Come by when you have a mind to, and we'll head over. Hook nose. Don't feel you have to do the full stream if you start to feel your voice going. Thank you. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I was planning on this being a 3-hour stream, but I might make it a 2-hour if my voice starts to go. But I'm going to try and have a nice, relatively good length stream today. But we'll see. Thank you. I hope you get better. Health is very important. Thank you. And yes, it is. And I'm lucky in that it's a very, very mild cold. Like, I've been pretty much going about my day-to-day life as usual. It's just been that I've been making less videos than normal. That's been the only change. But I've still been working and doing all the normal stuff I do, so I've been very lucky. And I guess I'm even luckier in that I'm going to a wedding next weekend, so it's very good that I got ill now instead of then. So, oh, crumbs. Let's go do this keep. Yeah, 2 hours would be a good length to come back doing. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what I feel like when we get to 2 hours. Let's do this. And let's stealth it up. Crumbs.
Kill.
Lots of things to attack. Yes, exactly. I do not want to be ill for the wedding. And I'm away for like 4 days as well, so it would be quite a long... You know, it would be quite a, what's the word I'm looking for? It's quite a long time to be away when you're not feeling your best, I guess. More, So yeah, hopefully I'll be better for the wedding. Of course, the other way you look at it is I am coming back to then immediately go away again because I won't be able to make any videos the second half of next week. So, That's great. Let's claim the keep for the Inquisition, but I'm doing lots of saving because in case it's difficult. You'll be all fine next weekend. Yes, exactly. I assume I'll be fine by then. Let's hope. Oh. Oh good. I'm gonna get lost in here. I'm gonna get so lost. The whole hour and 20 minutes to 2 hours and 20 minutes of this stream will just be me lost in this keep. Let's stealth it up again. Never mind, we can always watch the old videos if we miss you until the... Thank you. Oh, thank you. This is when Cassandra is helpful with her constantly using a chain to drag back the enemy. When I'm standing next to her, I think my battle plan in future would be to stand next to Cassandra, because whenever I'm not next to Cassandra, she just pulls whoever I'm fighting away from me. Right. Any more loot we can get before we go up these stairs? Oh, I'm definitely gonna get lost. Okay, so it looks like we're going up and then around. What's this? There's something. Oh, it's up here. There you are, Rashfine. Oh, it looks like there's an enemy around here. Oh, I remember this place. I remember here. I've got lost in here before. There's something. Oh, it's just another Rashfine. Right, let's go around. I think I'm going to save again. Oh no. Apparently I'm not going to save because it's already in progress. Can I do it now? Yay. Now I'm going to save. I think I've had a glitch here before. So, let's see. Is that I thought that was just like a plaque or something, but it was a guy with a shield just standing still. Right, any more? Any more? Okay. Loot. Broken filter. I need broken filters for something, so that's good. Ooh, a shield. Always nice to have a shield. Let's read test notes. We must carefully control exposure to red lyrium. The last one entered a savage frenzy from the lyrium. We had to put it down. Once the red lyrium takes hold, their strength increases, as we expected, but it makes them even more difficult to leash. Until we obtain the creatures in large enough numbers to test different techniques, we will never achieve a reliable method of corruption and control. I may have to recommend setting aside the entire experiment. Surely the behemoth serves our purposes. Right. More loot. Ooh, something else to read. Oh, more test notes. The giant brought from the Emerald Graves last week died this morning. It had received a small injury to the abdomen that eventually killed it. We have only one surviving giant. Fortunately, the first changes have been promising. I am hopeful. It must be difficult to capture the creatures without violence, but there is too much at risk in beating them into submission. Breeding them might be feasible. Unfortunately, no one has spotted a female of the species. Oh.
Impressive. And more than a little unnerving.
What have we here? Apparently nothing I can I've just opened the cage. Excuse me, Dorian. Right, let's continue. Ooh, a bow. Shall I open this cage as well? Might as well. What's the point of being a rogue if you're not just going to randomly open cages with nothing in them? Right. There's something over here to fight, but it looks like we're going in this direction. Nicely unlocked. Yes, thank you. It's my skill. It's my talent. Let's get you. Oh gosh, it looks like there's a big giant over there. Looks like there's a big giant over there. Do we go for the big giant? We save, and then we go for the big giant. Ooh. Nice emote. Let's attack the massive giant. I can see nothing going wrong. Oh, mind the boulder. Mind the boulder. Ow. Well, I'm dead. I got attacked by the boulder. Where am I? Dorian, save me. Thank you, Dorian. Okay, now let's go. Stay away from the boulder this time. Ow. I keep pressing the wrong thing. Maybe I'll just do a health potion anyway. I keep pressing R1 instead of L1. If you're wondering why I keep randomly going to the to this thing. I'm not doing it on purpose. Oh, let's stay away from the boulder. Run! Oh, now Solus is dead. Let's save Solus. Right, back to the giant. Anything else I can do? Oh, Dorian's low health. Oh, let's attack him while he's down. Let's attack him. Don't stand up. I don't want any more boulders being thrown at us. No, he's standing up. Oh, now he's... Yep, he's just... Yay! I'm just going to let them keep attacking. We did it! All I got is the jagged guy.
At least the walk back will be easier than the walk up.
Ooh, more emotes. I really like the wings. The wings are so great. Right. Whoops. My bad. I was just hovering over the emotes. It's the Overwatch Global emote. Oh, cool. Right, now I need to find... Am I going in the right direction or am I going in the wrong direction? Ooh, for breast cancer awareness. Awesome. Right, let's find... Oh, crumbs. There's so much loot, but I think it's all like Arbor Blessings and Rash Finds. There's only so many Arbor Blessings and Rash Finds an Inquisitor needs. So, let's see if I can find whatever it is I'm supposed to be searching for here. Is it going to be a bottle? It's always a bottle. I mean, there's only so many bottles an Inquisitor needs, you know? Oh, this is weird. It looks like it's up there. Can I get up this? Oh, crumbs. Am I... I can barely walk. Nope. Nope. How am I going to do this? I'm going to fall. Oh, oh. Did it! And it was a bottle. It was a bottle of Thedas. Not so much filtered as dredged, should be kept in a cold, dark place. Also locked, forgotten as well if one is wise. And it's not even a good bottle. I'll brush up on my emotes then next week while Mouse is away. Yeah. Yes. I am very impressed with myself for walking along a tree, because I can barely walk up some stairs without going in the wrong direction, so I'm glad that you two are also impressed at my triumph. Now I just have to work out how on earth to get where I'm supposed to be going. Right, this looks like a dead end. This looks okay. This looks promising. Can we get up here? Can we... Okay, this looks good. Ooh, look, deer. There's some more people to attack, which suggests that I'm going in the right direction, because it must be somewhere we've not been before. Oh, look at them, there's so many. There's so many. Oh, not another one. Stay away from boulders and we'll be fine.
You cannot kill us all.
Famous last words, Dorian. Did it again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm falling back.
Now I actually do need a health potion. But, oh. That was a weird jump that giant did. How is that giant jumping like that? It's a weird hovering giant. That's not fair. The other one just had boulders. Ow. I felt that. But he's low health. He's low health. We haven't got much more attacking to do before he's down. He thinks he's a kangaroo, yeah. He's got ideas about the station. He's almost down. Now he's probably going to fall on me. Yep, he kind of did fall on me. Loot. Oh, a disappearing giant. That's exciting. Right. I can level up as well, which is nice. Let's do that now. Oh, no, there's some more loot. Let's get the loot and then let's level up. The loot is always more important. Right. Power. Oh, I can't even remember. Character record. There we go. Level up. Oh, what shall I do? I think I've got all of the daggers, but I can upgrade some of my dagger stuff, excuse me. Sabotage? How much? I have one more space for and like an active ability. Hook and tackle. I'm not doing that one. That's the annoying one. It's like an annoying Cassandra type one. Caltrops. Spikes. Not sure I fancy that. I could do another subterfuge one. Evade. I mean, that would have been useful in the giant fight, so maybe I should get that. Or knockout powder. No. Let's do evade. Let's learn evade. Let's just check if anybody else has any points to spend. Dorian doesn't. Cassandra doesn't. Solus doesn't. Save. Right. Let's go. Oh, I missed some loot. I'm slacking. I'm slacking. Right. Now where? I'm gonna be so lost. I apologise if we do end up walking around in circles. I mean, I did warn that it might be the case. Oh, we have two choices. That might be the way we just came. Let's try this way. Ooh, a wolf. Oh, we haven't been in before. You still remember to loot sweep before walking off, yep. I remember nothing except to loot sweep, it's true. Suladin Keep documents from the writings of Knight Captain Fournier. We arrived in the Highlands at night. I was immediately given the task of overseeing the acquisition and staffing of the Sarnia quarry. I asked the general why we needed a quarry, if the crystals will grow anywhere. Apparently, the Elder One believes the composition of the earth here will ensure that it grows more rapidly and abundantly. I didn't ask why he believes this. The general doesn't like questions. He probably doesn't know. Some of my men feel we should take the quarry by force. The general did not specify how I was to secure the land, so I am considering a more subtle approach. Any suspicions we raise will increase the chance of a military investigation, perhaps even the newly formed Inquisition. We must operate in secret as long as possible. I scouted the quarry yesterday. It is quiet. With the war raging, I expect demand for luxury granite has decreased significantly. A thought occurs to me. So much is gained through commerce. Why not exploit that? Ooh. Do you find you hit the loot sweep button in other games? I don't find that so much. I find that because the button in Tomb Raider, which lets you to see useful things in your environment, I get that button mixed up with this button, with the loot sweep button. I find that's the thing that I do. Doesn't look like I can go any further in this direction, so let's go back that way. Yeah. So that's kind of the thing that I do. Because, I mean, essentially they are the same button, because it shows up loot. This is promising. It's upstairs. Will be nice to see Lara back in action again. Yes, exactly. I'm just about to go and save Alex, so I've just got to save Alex, and then we're pretty much back where we were. So that's pretty great. So it's probably going to be a couple of weeks, though, because of the whole, you know, wedding being away thing. I'm nearly there. I'm nearly there. And then we'll be a 2-game channel once more. Yay! Right, I'm just attacking air at the minute, so let's go over here. Let me know if there's any other games that you want me to stream. And then it could be a 3-game channel. Or just alternatively a 2-game channel that has something to play after I finish Dragon Age and Tomb Raider. Right, let's continue. Ooh, loot. Is there like only 30 minutes of Tomb Raider left until you finish the game after the crash? We're near the end. It's probably going to be a couple of streams, I guess. And don't forget we still have Rise of the Tomb Raider afterwards. So it's not like when we get back to Tomb Raider, it will just be over. Once we get back to Tomb Raider, we'll finish Tomb Raider and then we'll play Rise of the Tomb Raider. So, yeah, that's hopefully good. But yeah, we are quite near the end. Yeah, Rise of the Tomb Raider. And hopefully, by the time I finish Rise of the Tomb Raider, maybe Shadow of the Tomb Raider will be out. And we'll be able to play the new game. That would be cool. Although I tend not to buy games until they've been out for a while, so that might not work out quite so well. Time-wise. We might have a little gap before I can play Rise of the Tomb Raider. Oh no, I've glitched here. This is where I've glitched. Save immediately. Right, let's go. I'm looking forward to playing Rise of the Tomb Raider. I think I prefer it slightly to the Tomb Raider, generally. Note that I'm just going for the humans instead of the terrifying living monster thing. Where am I? Oh, I'm like... Is that creature dead or what? It's just sort of paused. Oh good, it is dead. Yay! What are we attacking? Okay, we're done. Yay! We didn't glitch. We didn't glitch where I've glitched before. Just going to check there's no loot over here. Excuse me. Up some more stairs. Was the glitch another crash to desktop type glitch? No, it was just... I can't quite remember what the glitch was. It was something... Oh, supplies. We need some health potions. That's good. Can't quite remember what it was. I couldn't get the creature to die, or it was just stayed very low health and it never went down in health or something. And I think there was something that happened with Iron Bull as well. Iron Bull got stuck doing something or something. Oh hello, something's... This is... Let's talk to Ishmael.
Ah, the hero arrives. But is it hero or murderer? It's so hard to tell.
Who are you?
Call me Imshale.
You're a
Imshale.
demon.
Ahem. Choice spirit.
Make
It's
her
not
give
quite
us
Moby
strength.
Dick.
Wait! These are your friends? They're very violent. It's worrying. True to my name, I will show you that you have a choice. It doesn't always have to end in blood.
What choice?
Talk.
It really hurts to listen. Trust is another matter entirely.
Simple. We don't fight, and I grant you power. Shower you with riches. Or maybe virgins. Your pick. Then we all live happily ever after. Well, not all of us. But who's counting?
Nope.
No. You die, demon.
Alpha. Choice. Spirit. If you won't be smart, be afraid.
Okay. Let's attack. Oh, crumbs. Spiders. Oh dear. Let's go for this one.
Michelle. Afraid of another disastrous blunder.
Oh, health. I need health. Getting the spiders, but I'm not. I'm gonna keep calling Ishmael. Going down. Oh, I'm low health. That's not great.
I'm not the enemy. All these people chose to be here.
I'm gonna stay behind and hope for the best. Yay! Oh, no. I was like, oh yay, he's down, but no. He just turned into a different thing. Ow. This will be a while. Nearly gone. His shield's nearly gone, and then we can get rid of his elf. We will never know what Solus needs.
Really? Now you're just overreacting.
Me overreacting?
Hold up! But I only just started.
Okay. Are you done? Whew. That was, fun. Stab his ankles, yep. That's pretty much my, I've forgotten words. It's pretty much my tactic always, yep. Stab him in the ankles. I thought that might be loot. Yeah, the glitches in Dragon Age tend to be more like that glitch that we had in the first stream, where, the demon was randomly up on top of the wall and we couldn't get to him. That was weird. Ooh, loot. Oh. It's more Rashvine. Yeah, it was just randomly on the wall. That's the only glitch we've had so far in this playthrough, which is nice. Oh, hello. We've got a diamond. Looks like it's up here. I should probably save at this point, shouldn't I? Especially since I've just said we haven't had any glitches, really, so far in this game, in this playthrough. Where is this? Where is it? Ah, shard. I was worried it would be at the bottom. Right, let's go. Let's go inside and claim this Claim this keep. Yeah, best not to tempt fate. Oh, hello. I want to talk to you. I don't want to jump on you.
The demon is finally gone.
Delirium has taken hold. He doesn't have long.
What was he doing?
Why was the demon here, working with the Red Templars?
A garden needs a gardener. Nurturing gentle hands. Directing the change. Not too fast. Not too slow. Just right. Has to be just right.
So you tend to red lyrium like a horticulturist?
Somebody speaking who isn't there.
Interesting, if repulsive.
Sorry.
There's nothing I can do for you. I'm sorry.
Imshale. He said he could take the red out. If I said yes.
Imshale could have saved you.
He liked to watch the agony. He liked to play. We were his garden. Consent and live. Deny and be consumed. Oh, but what he wanted. No. Anything but that. I chose the red. I chose.
And he's gone. Let's place this flag. I like these little cutscenes where we just raise a flag and then we've got a keep all of a sudden. I like that. New operations, yay. Might be about time to go back to Skyhold unless something else happens. Well, there's certainly a... We've completed it. There's definitely an exclamation mark over here. But is it here? I think it might be the Baron.
Ah, your worship, welcome. I am Baron Edouard Desjardins of Leeds. I am pleased to meet you. Ambassador Montillier speaks highly of you.
How do you know her?
You seem to know Josephine quite well.
Oh, yes. Yves Montillier, Josephine's father, is an old friend. We used to hunt together. I watched her grow up, you know. Such a clever girl. She could charm wolves to dance with hares. I am gratified to see the Inquisition has not overlooked her talents.
Let's ask some more questions.
What is your role here, Baron?
Oh, well, the ambassador entrusted me with handling the Inquisition's enterprise in the Dales. Much of our efforts are concentrated on rebuilding, eradicating threats, reopening trade routes and such. And of course, I will oversee the forging of relations with the nobles of Southern Orlais.
What's happening?
Any news, Baron?
Perhaps you haven't heard about Judicale's Crossing. The Red Templars' activities caused a catastrophic bridge collapse.
I guess more questions?
Any news, Baron?
Our operations seem to be going smoothly, Inquisitor.
Okay.
I shall take my leave.
Let's see a wolf dance with a hare. Ooh, inspect the bridge to see if it can be repaired. Okie dokie. Let's read this. Trading with Cal Sharok, my approach was carefully observed. This was not a Thag unused to watching its boundaries. I got the impression that if I'd been one of his Orzammar cousins, our meeting would have been swift and bloody. That is, if I'd been allowed to find the passage at all. As it was, he was polite and efficient, and he knew well the current market for everything he offered. Clearly their isolation is not because of fear, and certainly not disinterest. Among his wares I saw the latest fabrics of Val Royeaux, and volumes by a free marcher poet 3 centuries dead. This only added to my doubt of the official year of Cal Sharok's rediscovery, as declared by the Assembly of Orzammar. I didn't mention this to my host. As curious as I was, there was an undercurrent I found unsettling. I must stress that he and his helpers were professional and honest throughout, but there was something I can't describe. While he remained hooded the entire time, he looked me square in the eye when an ordeal was struck, unashamed. I lived through a time of blight. I felt the gaze of a grey warden and seen the corruption of his prey. Why I remembered both in that moment I still can't explain. On meeting Nova Sturhoud in Cal Sharok, excerpted from the journals of Sir Evrain Abanash, Noble Merchant Scholar. Crumbs, I have to put my teeth in. That was a experience reading that. Yes, he's just randomly standing on the chair. It's fine. It took me a while to just be able to talk to him, but if you noticed, he'd started talking before I managed to press X. Right, I'm just going to have a look at the map and see if there's anything we should do before we go. Nice reading, thank you. Right, is there anything we should do before we go? I'm not going to read out loud just because I don't know what we're doing yet. I wouldn't be against returning that ring if it's something I remember correctly. Return the ring to its rightful owner. I mean, it's close to where we are going. I mean, it's close to one of the camps. And since we're halfway completed, it might be a good idea to do it before we go back to Skyold. I'm just going to look over here and see what else we got. Oh, we've got They Shall Not Pass. Inspect the bridge to see if it can be repaired. Could do that. Or it might be about time to go to the new place. I mean, to a new place. Maybe we'll do the ring and then we'll go back to Skyold. Because we can always come back here later. Let's go to the Sarnia camp. Yeah, the owner would like to get their ring back. Yeah, since we've already found the ring, it makes sense to complete the quest. I mean, it might not be the time to start a new little side quest here, but since we're halfway through one side quest, we might as well complete it.
Nothing to report, sir.
Oh, that was weird. I just froze there. Not me, the game. Me freezing is not weird. But the game freezing is weird. Right, let's give this ring back. Are you the person? Granny May?
No, I dropped it. It's
Doing
gone.
this thing again, I can't talk to you. I'm trying to speak to you. Okay.
Mama's ring. You found it. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'll never let it go again.
Okay, we did it. We will only use the ring in another battle or something, I know exactly. Cole approves. That's nice. Feel like I very rarely get Cole's approval, so...
Oh, Creator, see me kneel. For I walk
Right.
only where you would be.
Shall we go to
Stand
Skyhold?
only in place.
Let's talk to our friends. Yes, very grateful. Let's go to Skyhold and see if there's any exciting cutscenes for us to do, and then we can make a decision about what we need to do next. Once we can remember what it is we're doing. Oh, dearie me. Cole is a softie when it comes to making old ladies happy. Maybe I just need to help people more for Cole to like me. Oh good, the dropped frames appear to have stopped. Ooh, and new operation available. So, what order should I do things in? Could go to Morrigan first. Let's have a look at the map. Oh hello, Iron Bull's got something to talk about. That's good, let's do him nearer the end then maybe. We could go to Blackwall. Morrigan. Then we could go into the like keep castle bit and talk to people there, and then we could do the pub and Cullen and talk to Iron Bull. Might be a thought.
At your service.
I didn't notice you were dropping frames. Yeah, I think it's sometimes when I join Twitch I just have at the very start, as soon as I go live, a few drop frames. And then it's fine. So Which is fine, it just means that the very start of the stream is a bit, you know, because when I'm looking at my end, it just looks like everything is bad, but then it's fine after that, so, yeah. It was probably only the very, very start of the stream. What shall we ask him? Ask him about himself.
I want to hear more about you.
Compared to yours, my life will seem dull indeed.
That's okay, that's when I have the adverts. Ah, okay, yeah. That makes sense.
What did you do before you became a warden?
I was a soldier, a nobody trained to wield a sword and follow orders. I grew weary of fighting other men's wars.
So you became a warden?
More or less. Becoming a Grey Warden was the first time I felt like I mattered. The life I led before seems hollow in comparison. Perhaps one day it will fade away.
Okay.
We can continue this discussion at another time.
Very well.
I've never had the adverts on Twitch because I've got Prime. Do the adverts only come at the start, or do they like appear in the stream as well?
That's your problem.
After a certain amount of time. I would be interested to know.
That was in one of my books. You took it. I wanted to.
Let's speak to Cullen. Wonder how his Lyrium problem is coming on.
Yes?
Anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
Sarah brought me a piece of cake. She thought I looked hungry.
Why are you telling me this?
Because it was either an act of kindness or a trap. I was hoping you knew which.
Okay, let's finish then. Only at the start, and when you
That's
finish
all
I
for
get the
now.
adverts. Ah, okay, that's
Another
good.
time, then.
It's not annoyed me enough to make me buy the crown to stop them. No. I guess it's only worth getting it if you use Amazon Prime. I wouldn't get it just for Twitch Prime, but it has been really good. You know, because I use both. Let's talk to Solus.
Venan.
I'd like to hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fade.
I would be happy to share it with you.
Let's get some approval.
Tell me about the old ruins you explored.
I found the ruin of Barandur, a lost Tevinter city buried deep beneath the dead and barren wasteland. Volcanic ash had sealed it tight. In one dark moment, every living creature in the city seared and smothered. They were statues in the ashes, like a mold made to recall the lost.
Yeah, I'm quite impressed of it. The adverts are just at the start and the end. That seems not too, like, intrusive. Yes, exactly. Approval.
Tell me about a spirit.
Always nice to get the approval.
I met a friendly spirit who observed the dreams of village girls as love first blossomed in their adolescence. With subtlety, she steered them all to village boys with gentle hearts, who would return their love with gentle kindness. The matchmaker, so I called her. That small village never knew its luck.
Tell me about the old memories you found in the Fade.
I saw a savage human horde go marching toward the battlefront. They sang a soldier's hymn to keep formation. The primal music shook the ground. These savage, unwashed warriors carried harmonies no chantry choirs mastered. Though their cause was all but hopeless. They sang songs that made the spirits weep.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
Dareth Shiral.
Let's go talk to Dorian then. Yay, exactly, exactly. Ooh, Dorian's here.
Questions, questions.
Yes, exactly.
I'd like to ask you about Tevinter.
Popular topic. Anything specific?
I always watch the adverts at the end of the stream as a kind of thank you to Twitch. That's cool. Let's start here.
Seems
I
strange.
probably won't
that an
ask all
entire
of them
empire
at this
would
time,
be
don't
ruled
worry.
by mages.
I find it strange that your mages don't rule anything at all. Actually, the fiction in the Imperium is that mages don't rule. The Magisterium rules.
That magisters are all mages is considered a convenient technicality.
I thought the Archon ruled over the Imperium.
Well,
Very dark.
Yes. Technically, he can overrule laws passed
Wonder
by
if
the
I can
Magisterium.
move the
but that
camera
never
so it's
happens.
less.
Even so, he gets to
That's
appoint
okay.
new magisters, which means all the families vie madly for his favor. Thus, the Archon gets invited to all the parties. The truest path to Tevinter influence, let me tell you.
Let's ask something else.
Let me ask you something else.
Of course.
What else shall we ask? Slavery?
Anyone who talks about the Imperium mentions slavery. It's the center of the slave trade.
Ah. That is true.
And did you have slaves?
Not personally, but my family does and treats them well. Honestly, I never thought much about it until I came south. Back home, it's how it is. Slaves are everywhere. You don't question it. I'm not even certain many slaves do.
Yeah, someone ought to have a word with the lighting director, yeah. Although I guess I'm something of the lighting director myself.
Well, we don't have slaves in the south.
In the south, you have alienages, slums, both human and elven. The desperate have no way out. Back home, a poor man can sell himself. As a slave, he could have a position of respect, comfort, and could even support a family. Some slaves are treated poorly, it's true. But do you honestly think inescapable poverty is better?
Are we having
At
an
least they're
argument
free.
with
They don't have
Dorian?
slavery forced on them.
You think
Seems
people
so.
choose to be poor and oppressed? I doubt it. I don't know what it's like to be a slave, true. I never thought about it until I saw how different it was here. But I suspect you don't know either. Nor should you believe that every tale of Tevinter excess is the norm.
Anything else? I think let's quit while we're
That's all I wanted to know.
Fair enough.
okay.
I should go.
Here I thought we were just getting to the good part.
Okay. Let's see if we've got any research to turn in. And then let's talk to Liliana. Liliana. Yeah, enough
So Varric knew
arguing
where the champion
with
was all
Dorian,
along.
exactly.
That's the last time we sent Cassandra to interrogate.
Anything? That seems like that was ages ago. Any updates?
Anything I should know?
Celine has cemented power in Orlais. Good, we need an ally like her. At the moment, she's said to be rooting out the last of Gaspard's supporters. Once that is done, we will have a united Orlais behind the Inquisition.
Yeah, there was a lot of things that we turned in then. That was a surprise. Let's go.
I'll leave you to your work.
Right. Who now? I would say let's do Cassandra and then the pub. And then we can do then we can go to the Undercraft and distribute stuff. And then we can speak to Josephine. Oh, Morrigan. Morrigan before that. What is your next main quest? That is the question. I can't quite remember. I think it's like the end. Because it's been over a week since the last stream. I've sort of lost track of what's happening, but I think we're near the end. We'll have a look soon when we go to the war table, and then I'll be able to answer your question better. You know about elven law?
You seem to know a great deal about elven law.
The Dalish are not the only ones interested in the distant past, Inquisitor. Indeed, my skills allow me access to places the Dalish dare not even dream of. The ancient elves hold secrets they have not yet given up. Secrets about the foundation of Thedas itself. Thus, they are my focus. Corypheus clearly feels the same.
I'd like to know more about you.
If you have questions, then ask.
Oh, apparently I've asked all the questions, so I'm just going to
leave you
say
to the garden.
goodbye.
Of course.
That was weird. Let's go speak to Cassandra. And then let's go to the pub, because Iron Bull has something to say. Nope. Cassandra first. Oh dear. I am out of practice. Oh, a cutscene. It's the first.
Planning troop movements now.
I'm trying to imagine what it will look like when we're done.
Yay, pub.
All of this
Exactly.
once belonged to the Tevinter Imperium. Andraste changed that, as did the Blights. As for what will come next, I cannot guess the Maker's plan.
Let's go with that.
We make the world a better place.
Because everyone agrees on what better means. I know I want a world where people trust the Chantry and that trust is respected. I want to respect tradition, but not fear change. I want to right past wrongs, but not avenge them. And I have no idea if my wanting these things makes any of them right.
Which one?
Even if they're not right, they're certainly admirable.
Some would disagree. They would call it heresy.
That didn't sound like the ravings of a heretic, Cassandra.
Perhaps not. But it takes precious little effort to paint even an act of compassion as damaging. Tell me, what guides you? You make decisions that shake the world, yet always seem so assured. I wish I had your confidence.
You almost sound like you admire me.
I absolutely do. I may not always agree with your decisions, but how many could do what you have done? You were a prisoner, accused and reviled, yet you've emerged from every trial victorious. The Maker's grace does not make you immortal. You live or die by your own hand. That is worthy of admiration.
Oh dear. What would I say? Probably this one.
I'm guided by what my conscience tells me.
Your conscience must speak more clearly than mine.
I doubt it, but I do my best.
Think of it. Like Andraste long ago, once again the fate of Thedas will be determined by a woman. It makes me proud to know you.
Ooh. Thanks.
I appreciate that.
We still have a long road to travel, Inquisitor. Wherever it takes us, I'm glad you're here.
That was a nice cutscene. Don't think we've ever gone so long on a trip to Skyhold without a cutscene. I was getting a bit worried. Maybe it hasn't been that long since we were last in Skyhold. It just feels like it's been a while because of the whole missing 2 streams thing. Right, I feel like we should work from the top of the pub down, because then we'll speak to Iron Bull last.
You heard what they did out there at Adam.
Right, Cole.
I did. I don't see why it concerns you.
We've still got one of them here.
A cold flame blazes in a robe worth more than children.
Yeah, it probably feels longer than it
Protect her,
actually is.
And she consumes you, burning because she can.
I mean, we might have just... I mean, we probably did. We probably... Well, we must have been in Skyhold, and then we just went to Empress de Leon, and then did a couple of things, and then stopped the stream last time. So... we probably have only been in, like, Empress de Leon for, like, half an hour or something, and then just come back to Skyhold. Anything we should talk about?
I'd like to talk with you about the Inquisition.
I don't understand it. People talk like it's a person, but it's not even a thing.
A dagger can be a way to let pain out, but even if it isn't, it's still
Nice.
a dagger.
Yay.
The Inquisition isn't real unless it has something real to make it. It's like a spirit.
Oh. The music's only in one ear of my headphones, so I didn't know that there was music playing until I adjusted my
I'd like to talk with you about
headphones.
What do you want to know?
Interesting. How do they feel?
Can you tell me more about how the Templars feel to you?
They feel older than they look. They've been changed, and their bodies are incomplete now. The lyrium helps, but their bodies always want to connect to something older, bigger than they are. That's why they block magic. They reach for that other thing, and magic has no room to come in. Like when I listen to Varric.
Can you tell me more about how the Red Templars are different?
The red lyrium is different, darker. Daggers under the skin. It eats you inside until you're nothing. They hear a different song. The song behind the door old whispers want opened. They are dead and dark and done.
I think you have said before you have not heard someone talk, but the words appeared at the top, but we heard them talk. Oh, so all this time when I've been like, that's weird, then there's nobody talking. Okay, that makes sense all of a sudden. I'll stop commenting on them not talking when I can't hear it then. I thought it was like a weird game thing, but apparently it's just me having a large head and getting headaches from having both ears of my headphones on at the same time. So that's good, that's interesting to know. Good surround sound, Dragon Age, but yeah, not very good for me. After all this time, we're like 16 streams in and I didn't know that that's what it was.
I'll talk to you later.
If you like.
I didn't want to say anything when you mentioned it before because I thought you might be hearing things. Apparently it's just all one big misunderstanding due to my headphones.
Fine day to you.
There we go. We've solved a mystery in this stream. If nothing else that comes out of this stream, we have solved the mystery of the disappearing voices.
Sitting and waiting. Great, yeah?
Tell me about your friends.
You apparently have a lot of friends. Tell me about your network.
Again, it hasn't changed.
Are you just about pranks and revenge, or is there more to it?
Well, it's a weave, right? I grease a ballroom, so a wyvern chasing Git has to hunt sprained. Strangely, handmaids leave his vault open. His heirlooms pay off someone else. Maybe clean streets in Kirkwall so someone gets something else. Pish, pish, pish. A lot of people eventually get help or a laugh. Or maybe someone dead, if they deserve it.
So, who decides who deserves it? You? By what authority?
Look, Dukey cuts the stable boy's finger off for snagging a biscuit. He's eating an arrow for tea. Deserves it. Most times, it's just fun. And embarrassed, the same as dead for some. Anyway, assassin's a bard's job, innit? No fun, that lot. They might plonk a noble, right? But only to raise another. Plus, I'm shite at singing.
We'll talk another time.
It's all good, innit?
I mean, it's pretty funny because I have been talking about it in probably every stream. Oh well, we've solved it now. Let's go talk to Iron Bull. See what this exclamation mark is all about.
Thank you.
Ooh, cutscene.
Come on, Krim. I'm working my ass off trying to get you to see that move.
You still got plenty of arse left, Chief. Your worship.
Glad you came by. I got a letter from my contacts in the Ben Hasrath. Already verified it with Red.
Sorry, I should have said earlier. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. What's in the letter?
What did the letter say?
The Ben Hasrath have been reading my reports. They don't like Corypheus or his Venatori. And they really don't like Red Lyrium. They're ready to work with us. With you, boss. The Qunari and the Inquisition, joining forces.
I'm interested, but I am interested.
That
This
could be
is,
a powerful
like,
alliance.
interesting.
My people have never made a full-blown alliance with a foreign power before. This would be a big step. They found a massive Red Lyrium shipping operation out on the coast.
They wanted us to hit it together. Talked about bringing in one of their dreadnoughts. Always wanted to see one of those big warships in action.
Did you see that? Go get some water. They're worried about tipping the smugglers, so no army. My chargers, you, maybe some backup.
Questions?
You don't seem entirely happy about this.
No, I'm good. It's, I'm used to them being over there. It's been a while.
I thought the Qunari wanted to extend their reach to the whole world.
Yeah. Just didn't think I'd see it. Look, the Qun answers a lot of questions. It's a good life for a lot of people.
Yep, this
but
quest.
it's a big change. And a lot of folks here wouldn't do so well under that kind
My
of
thoughts
life.
exactly.
I guess it's not like we're converting. This is just us joining forces against Corypheus. On that front, I think we're good.
Looks like we might be doing something fun
What does
in this
this
stream
alliance
after
really
all.
get us?
They wouldn't use the word alliance if they didn't mean it. Naval power.
Something
More Ben
dramatic.
Hasrath reports. Qunari soldiers pointed at the Venatori. It could do a lot of good.
I think the Inquisition could use some help from the Qunari.
Good. I'll pass on word to Colin and Red. We can set up the meeting whenever you're ready.
Okay. Storm Coast with Bull. Let's do that in a moment. So, my thought would be, Undercroft, Josephine, put some new quests in at the table, and also remind ourselves of what on earth we're supposed to be doing. And then do Iron Bull's thing. Both your face expressions are not giving me much confidence. It's all going to be fine. All going to be great. I actually quite like this quest, to be fair. Just has repercussions. Let's sell stuff. Oh, I have... That's interesting. Very rarely do I have nothing to sell. Who do we need to speak to? Oh, I'm sorry. Harriet, you were speaking.
Bought that.
Okay, I'm glad I stopped for that. Let's see if anybody can have new things. Can I have new things? Doesn't look like it. Nope, not me. Cassandra? Maybe a new shield. I definitely know we've got some new shields. Oh, you can have a new shield. A fancy formation shield. Sarah has the best bow that she can. Dorian can have a better staff, and it's also not such a large staff. That's much better stuff. Yeah, we did loot a few things today, so that's good. We'll see what we can get rid of in a minute, but for now, we'll just see if anybody can have better stuff. Looks like we've got a ton of shields. I mean, looks like Blackwall's getting a formation shield as well. He'll be matching with Cassandra. Oh, one of these weapons. Oh, and we're not going to do the right one. Have I done the right one? Yes, I've done the right one. It's always difficult to tell which one is in which slot. Vivienne. I guess Vivienne is having... It goes well. It does go well with Dorian's fabulous hat. They're like similar colour scheme, I agree. But now Vivienne is getting the weird stuff. And Solus has Blood Week and is fine. Varric is having Bianca. Iron Bull has the best that he can. Armour. Any better armour? Oh, hello. I could have fancy pants armour. I mean, I might change the colours, but I think we're going to have some new armour for me. Look at that, that's fancy. Much better level as well. Remind me to go and change the colours of it though, because look at it, don't like it. Although I'll probably ruin the colours. I always ruin the colours. I know, fancy pants, exactly. Cassandra's already looking her best. Sarah... Ooh. That might be her version of the armour that I just had on, given the weird colours. That's nice. Dorian still has his fancy hat. I'm saying the word fancy a lot today. Cole still has his fancy hat. And can have some new armour. Vivienne, I like Vivienne's. This is one of the few times where I've altered colours and it's actually worked, so yay. Solus. I love these ancient elven robes. I think I'm going to have to play a mage elf at some point so that I can have them. Oh, Varric can have better armour. I'm not sure if he'd think it's better armour, but oh, and there's a 143, that's even better. That's more Varric style. That's better. And Bull has the best stuff that he can. Right, so the next thing to do would be tint armour. Let's see what we can do with our armour. Ruin it, probably. Ooh, that's maybe not great. Ooh, blue vitriol. That's nice. Don't know why Varric honors this on wearing his pants on his head though. Ooh, look at that. Maybe I should try some of the other colours before I change the metal. So it might be more difficult to get the other colours to match. Let's do that. I can't even see what colour that is for. Back. Ah, I can see what this is. I want to change the green. I think I want to try and change the green first and then get everything else to match. Ooh, fancy blue. Sort of grey. Halla leather. Quite like the look of the Halla leather. Nug skin. I do quite like it when the armour goes white. Maybe I could have the nug skin. Yeah, I'm always so grateful you are hiding the hats when I see what Laura is wearing. It's a ridiculous helmet. I mean, she's only wearing it because we can't see it. There's no way that even though it's like the highest shield hat I am. She would not be wearing it if we had the hats enabled. Let's try the nug skin, and let's see what other things we can change the colours of. Darkened samite, meh. We're not going with the yellow. I like that Royale Sea Silk. That's a very nice colour. I can't see what this is, but I guess some items do not use every tinting slot, so let's go up. And now let's work out what would be the best colour for the armour parts. That's quite nice, the iron. Obsidian. So far iron looks best. Yeah, it does never quite look the same out of this menu. Silverite. I might be liking the silverite just because it goes better with the hat. Don't pay attention to that. Right. Iron was the one, when I looked at it immediately, I thought it looked good. Yeah, forget about the hat. I mean, the good thing about the iron is that there's a lot of it, so... maybe we'll try that. Tint. Let's go back to the inventory and just see what it looks like. I think it looks okay. We'll see what it looks like in the next cutscene. I can always change the colour of the metal parts. We shall see. We shall see. Let's put stuff in storage. Ooh, there's so much storage, so much stuff. Okay, so examine, what can we get rid of? That. Might as well put Boar's Edge in there. It's been just gathering dust for a while. Get rid of a staff. Get rid of some daggers. A longbow or two. We can get rid of any shield that's under 20, I think. Maybe even get rid of a couple of the ones which are at 20. That's good. Let's see what armour we can get rid of. Should we put Cole's hat in since we've put iron bars? Might as well. Scout mail. Get rid of that one and that one. Maybe try and get rid of anything that's a duplicate here. Perfect. And then a sigil. We always get rid of sigils. Hi Melissa, good to see you. How have you been? I'm live. It's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah, I had to cancel the last 2 streams, unfortunately, because of my voice. But it's holding up today. Oh, you just woke up. Ah, well then, good morning. Or, you know, good afternoon or whatever. Right, let's go speak to Josephine. How have you been? Have you had a good week? Let's go speak to Josephine. And then let's look at the war table. Oh, interesting. You should change your Twitch logo. When you're not live, Twitch greys it out, but yours is already grey. Maybe simply full white. Okay. I'll have to think about that, yeah. Unfortunately, that's my logo on everything. That's tricky. I'm going to need to work out something about that. Would changing the black, would that help if it was like a brighter colour? Or is it specifically the colour of the mouse that would have to change?
We've an interesting development, Inquisitor. A petition from citizens of Val Royal. They wish to know what Andraste said to you in the Fade.
They think she spoke to me.
Even Leliana can't trace the rumor's origin. It may be expedient to respond to those asking for Andraste's words.
I'll make a screenshot and tweet it so you see. Oh, thank you. That would be great. That would be great, and then I'll know what exactly you mean. But I think I get what you mean, because yeah, that's a problem that I hadn't foreseen. I'm gonna have to work out what to do about that. But thank you for the information, because that is very good information to have. Tell them nothing. I mean, I don't really like the sound of any of the other ones. Maybe that one. But it doesn't seem like something that I would say. Let's stall.
It's not Andraste who saved me.
Few people outside Skyhold know it was Divine Justinia who delivered you from Le Fade. You could attempt to tell Val Royal citizens the truth, though it may not be as inspiring as they hope.
Oh dear. No, I don't. This one.
The Inquisition won't answer their petition. That's all.
They will be disappointed, but rumor will eventually fill in words for us. Let us hope they stay within reason.
Okay. Let's go see what our next quest is before we don't do it, because we're going to the Storm Coast with Bull. Ooh, perk. Right, where is the one that we need? I can't remember. Is it even in here? Ooh, gain 1 combat ability point for the Inquisitor only. What is it that we need? We need deft hands, yeah. Deft hands, fine tools. 4 points needed in category. Ah, okay, so I can't get it yet because I haven't done enough stuff. Oh dear, I'm going to need to do a ton. I'm going to need to spend a lot of points just to get that. Oh dear. Okay, let's start, I guess. Discovery range, forward scouts. It's going to take us a while to get this perk, unfortunately, but oh well. I don't think we need the herbs. It's a thought that I have. That doesn't seem fair. Yeah, it's never something I've come across before. I guess I've just always got more of the secrets perks than I am. That I never noticed that I needed a certain amount. That's a bummer. Should we get the forward scouts? Additional landmarks? Let's do that one. Oh well. That's good information for the future. Let's see what the main quest is. What Pride had wrought. Available cost 40. Let's have a look. The Inquisition is now a force to be reckoned with. Call it allies to rally their soldiers and march with Inquisitor Laveland's army to the Arbor Wilds, where they will face Corypheus' zealots one final time. The Inquisition must stop Corypheus before the Darkspawn Magister finds a long-lost elven artifact in the wilds that allows him to enter the Fade physically and reclaim its power. Okay. Ah, you had the night shift, so you spent all of Saturday in bed. Ah, cool. I mean, I guess it depends if it's cool if you like the night shift, but it makes sense. It makes sense. Right, let's do some of these and then let's leave again. But now we know what our next thing is. Our next main thing is. We presented a flank, a side too tempted not to strike at it, and they did, just as Justice? Duchess Florian said they would. We pulled back in time, exposing many names, Inquisitor. The scandal of this will take time to sort, but it was well worth the gamble. That is not what I would say to those we put at risk, but many more will thrive because of this. Josephine. A note from Florian follows. A risk well taken, Inquisitor Laveland. For an instant, I longed to drive the blade home, to take advantage, just as we both believed I might. But the anguish of a dozen destroyed names is sweet enough. In your service, surprisingly, Grand Duchess Florian de Chanel. 120 influence. I'm not sure I've got that that much influence at once before. It is cool. I love my job. Yay! Then yay! The Tevinter resistance. It seems Dorian was correct. Not only do Tevinter Templars not possess the ability to disrupt magic, Tevinter Magisters are flummoxed when they encounter such abilities. There was an attack on Magister Tilani's estate, but our agent, Sir Belinda Darrow, reports that it was handily beaten back and is unlikely to return anytime soon. Magister Tilani sends her thanks, as well as some artifacts stripped from the attackers, and a scented handkerchief, don't ask, Cullen. And we have a ring, whether we want one or not. And where's the next? Is it over in Ferelden? Oh, contact Hero of Ferelden. Dragon Age Origins information incoming. Oh. Sister Liliana, the Hero of Ferelden, made contact. She left a letter to deliver to the Inquisitor, as well as goods from her travels that might be of use. We have included them in this missive. Yours in service, Sister Regian. I think I have to go into somewhere to get that. Right, let's see what we can do today. What shall we get our friends to do? I'm not going to read until I've decided. Let's have a look over here. Favor returned. Oh, I do what you call A&E. FYI. Oh, so a stressful, rewarding job. That's cool. Ooh, a golden opportunity. Let's have a look at that in a minute. Golden opportunity. Who's writing this? Josephine, okay. My, how things have changed. When we first arrived at Skyhold, we would never have been lucky to have the elite of Halam Shirao even acknowledge our presence. Now that we've occupied Saladin Keep and can no longer be ignored. Oh, okay, so this is a new one that's just come because we've just captured Saladin Keep. A group of merchants and noblemen have approached me with a proposal. They say that since the Inquisition is currently better placed to keep order in the Dales than even the Imperial throne, they would like to set up a consortium of sorts. An Inquisition ambassador at their side will, according to them, aid communication and allow us to keep their interests safe even as they promote ours. It's worth considering, your worship. Josephine. Okay, allow me to send the ambassadors and I shall begin the arrangements for this consortium. Great. Did we do the Arbor Wilds? Feel like we have done the Arbor Wilds. But then, I am very rusty with Dragon Age today because it's been a week and a bit since the last stream. So, no, we didn't. Okay. That explains, no, my, my rustiness explains that. What shall we do? What shall we do? It's the Elven Temple main mission. Ah, okay. This one. Maybe we can do that after we've done Bald's Quest. Maybe that could be how we end the stream. Because it only costs 5. That would be good. Let's make a note of that, a mental note, so that I don't forget. But that sounds like a good next quest, then. Because I think I remember that, which is probably why I thought we'd done it. Because I have, just not in this playthrough. Maybe I'll just do some random quests. Sounds like a plan. Yes. Let's do that. Let's send people off on their travels here, then let's help Iron Bull, and then let's go to the Arbor Wilds and either do the Arbor Wilds or just stop in the Arbor Wilds, depending on how things are time-wise. We're doing pretty well. We're over 2 hours now, so it looks like this is going to be a 3-hour stream after all. My voice is holding up, so I'm very happy. It bodes well for my videos next week, well, my video next week, and my next live stream, so yay! The test is going well. The mini-map to get the sword. Ah, okay. Is it the one where you have to go on the separate stones in a certain order? Is that it? I have moved some of my agents into Caer Bronach, the fortress in Crestwood. At the moment, the villagers prefer us to the bandits, and it is an excellent waypoint from Ferelden to Orlais. We can make it a rendezvous point for our messengers carrying sensitive information from either country. You're familiar with the caves underneath Crestwood. They run for miles, and if we excavate some passages, our agents could easily enter and exit the keep without being seen. Leliana. Okay, Leliana. Opening these secret tunnels will let us evade any prying eyes that turn towards Caer Bronach. Cool.
Let's see what we have.
Let's see if we can find a quest for Cullen that only takes about 30 minutes, because that would be ideal. I'm not sure. I think it's the one with the body parts to collect, not the sword. Ah, okay. Well, I guess we'll find out. We'll find out. I'm sure it'll all come flooding back to us both when we get there. Let's get something for Cullen to do while we're out on our travels. Find source of darkspawn attacks. Let's see if that's something. Only 11 minutes, but fair enough. The darkspawn at Val Gamord have been slain, but it remains unclear what brought these creatures to the surface. There is no obvious sign, and I am concerned that they might still pose a danger. Marquis Buffon has made clear her wishes that we now depart, which leaves me even more suspicious, as most would welcome further help in these dangerous times. The Grey Wardens have volunteered to assist with the investigation of this mystery in whatever capacity the Inquisition deems most fitting. We await your orders. Yours, Lieutenant Suzanne Kloschek. Cullen, let the Wardens spread out, scour the area. They'll find out where these darkspawn are coming from soon enough. Great.
Inquisitor.
Right, let's go and help Iron Bull. Oh, I don't need to walk, do I? I just need to go to the map. Silly me. Stormcoast. Well, we definitely need Iron Bull in the party. We want to go there. I guess we're going to that camp. Travel. Yes, please. So, Bull, you need to be with us. Bull, Who else? Shall we take some people on a trip? We could take Vivienne or Dorian. Dorian. Let's take Dorian. Maybe another mage. Trying to think. Should we take Vivienne? Let's take Vivienne for once. Let's go. Now let's find where we're going. Now try not to get lost. I'm hungry, I haven't got any food with me this time. I'm out of practice at streaming. I'm not prepared. I'm slightly disappointed.
All right. Our Kunari contact should be here to meet us.
He is. Good to see you again, Hisrad.
Gat! Last I heard, you were still in Saharan.
They finally decided I'd calmed down enough to go back into the world.
Boss, this is Gat. We worked together in Saharan.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor. Hisrad's reports say you're doing good work.
Well, I guess Bull is Hisrad. I guess we'll be nice.
I look forward to working together.
Hopefully this will help both our peoples. Tevinter is dangerous enough without the influence of this Venatori cult.
Yeah, for this mission. Yep.
Filthy, decadent brutes, the lot of them. I'm certain life would be much better for all of us under the Kyun.
It was for me, after the Canary rescued me from slavery in Tevinter. I was 8. The Kyun isn't perfect, but it gave me a better life.
Yes, one free from all that pointless free will and independent thought. Such an improvement.
Oh, look at my armor. Do we like the armor? I quite like the armor. I think we've actually done okay with the armor color choices for once. Let's remember this moment forever. Yeah, it is pretty bugged. Half the time the cutscene is empty. Yep. Well, I guess we'll just have to find out whether it will be empty this time or not. Let's see. Yes, we like the armor now. Well, I like the armor now. I'm just deciding that, like, the royal we likes the armor. Oh dear. Let's focus on the mission.
Arguing about the war between the two nations isn't going to help anyone right now.
I'm not here to convert anyone. All I care about is stopping this red lyrium from reaching Minrathos.
With this stuff, the Vince could make their slaves into an army of magical freaks. We could lose Saharan and see a giant Tevinter army come marching back down here.
The Ben Hasrath agree. That's why we're here. Our dreadnought is safely out of view and out of range of any Venatori mages
The royal
on shore.
we is very apt.
We'll need to eliminate the
Yeah.
Venatori, then signal the dreadnought so it can come in and take out the smuggler ship.
What do you think, Bull?
Don't know. I've never liked covering a dreadnought run. Too many ways for crap to go wrong. If our scouts underestimate enemy numbers, we're dead. If we can't lock down the Venatori mages, the ship is dead. It's risky.
Riskier than letting red lyrium into Minrathos?
I once played it 3 times to get the cutscene working when I recorded it. That's dedication. I probably won't be quite so dedicated. I'll probably just hope for the best the first time round and see how it goes. I think there is a way to... I think if you do things in a certain order, it's fine. But if you don't, then everything is bad. So it will be a nice surprise for us all. Let's ask questions.
There might be Venatori mages on the ship as well.
Well, there's Solus
If the
isn't here to
dreadnought can't handle
appreciate them.
It's unlikely there'll be more than 2 or 3 mages on the ship, and they'll be dead by the 3rd shot. On land, though, a half-dozen Venatori attacking the Dreadnought from cover could do some serious damage.
If it's dangerous for the Dreadnought close to shore, why not attack when the smugglers reach open water?
Any decent smuggling ship can outrun a Dreadnought on open water. We need to catch them close to shore.
I could have crushed any Venatori resistance with the Inquisition's main forces. Why not use them?
Because then the Venatori would have seen you coming and run. They'd schedule a new shipment for later, and our spies might not know when or where. This is risky, yes, but it's our best chance to destroy the shipping operation permanently.
When you don't romance Bill or Dorian, both start a kind of relationship. Oh, cool. That's what will be happening in this playthrough then. Awesome. Okay, let's go.
Let's go hold up our end of this bargain then.
My agent suggested 2 possible locations the Venatori may be camped to guard the shore. There, and there. We'll need to split up and hit both at once.
I'll come with you, boss. Krim can lead the charges. Let me fill him in. Come by when you're ready to move.
Yeah, kinda, because Kunari don't have relationships. Yup. Let's go speak to Bull. Or should we speak to...
Just waiting on you and his Rado. Iron Bull, I guess.
Okay.
I'll be waiting here.
Once they're down, send up your signal. That'll let the Dreadnought know it's safe to come in.
Understood, Chief.
Remember, you're gonna want a volley to start, but don't get suckered into fighting at range. They've got mages.
It's all right. We've got a mage of our own.
I'm not a mage.
Get in close and take their enchanter down before he takes over the battlefield.
He'll be dead before he knows it.
Just pay attention, all right? The Vince want this red lyrium shipment bad.
Yes, I know. Thanks, Mother.
Kunari don't have mothers, remember?
We'll be fine, Chief.
All right, Chargers. Horns up!
Horns up!
Ready whenever you are, boss.
Okay, I've just noticed that Vivienne can level up, so let's do that quickly before we talk to Bull. Vivienne. Right, what shall you have? Something Knight Enchantery. And something passive. Fade Shield. Perfect. Save. 41 hours we've played. In total, exactly. Bull.
I'm ready to head out, Bull.
Right. Chargers, hit 'em hard and hit 'em fast. When this is over, drinks are on me.
You got it, Chief. Charges. Double time. Let's move.
Bye, Chargers, for now. Oh, and now Bull can level up. Let's level up Bull. Right, what shall Bull have? Something. Devour. Blood is life. You rip into your enemy, doing damage based on how badly you're wounded and healing yourself. Ring of Pain significantly increases the effect. Doesn't feel like 41 hours. No, it doesn't, does it? That's good. It's always good when it doesn't feel like 41 hours. It's been 16 streams. Which feels like quite a lot.
Gave your charges the easier target.
You think?
Lower and farther from the smuggler's ship, it's much less likely to be heavily defended.
Suppose we'll do the heavy lifting then. Just like old times.
Where are we going? Am I going
Be
in
careful.
the right direction?
My agent said to expect opposition ahead of the main camp.
We've all done this a few times.
Sounds like Blackwall.
You've been living outside the Kyun for years now, Iron Bull. Just wanted to make sure your reflexes hadn't gotten as soft as the rest of you.
Ouch.
7 a week times 6 weeks. That's pretty good. Oh. Loot.
You must wish you were back in Tevinter, Mage. No soldiers to guard you here, no slaves to wait on you.
It's the lack of fashion that really strikes fear into my heart.
You know nothing of fear.
And do you intend to teach me?
No. You serve the Inquisition, and the Ben Hasrath wish an alliance. For now, that is enough.
It's not just me, right? Gat has the exact same accent as Blackwall, right? I want to get more loot. I mean, I feel like this hasn't been a particularly long playthrough in theory, because I haven't...
Get ready. We're close.
We haven't been, you know, going all out with the side quests and stuff. So we've been playing pretty much, staying pretty much on story. So it's a fair amount, I guess, when you're doing that. It's not just me. Yay! I'm interested to know who the voice actors are for those characters, because I can't remember the I can remember most of the main characters' voice actors, but I can't remember Blackwall's. Wonderful view. Let's attack this one. Signal the Dreadnought. I think it might be if he dies that we have a problem, so we might be okay. Famous last words. Remember that fun time runs at least 3 times faster than normal time and 16 times faster than work time, or my work time. Yep. That's just how time works. Shall we signal the Dreadnought and hope for the best? I mean, Garrett's alive, so...
We're clear, Gat.
Gat, not Garrett.
Right. Signaling the Dreadnought.
Parker. Okay.
Charger's already
Thank
sent
you.
theirs up. See him down there?
I hear him everywhere.
I knew you gave them the easier job.
There's the Dreadnought. That brings back memories. Nice one. Crap.
They've still got time to fall back if you signal them now.
Yeah,
Your men need to hold that position, Bull.
they do that. They're dead.
And if they don't, the Venatori retake it and the Dreadnought is dead. You'd be throwing away an alliance between the Inquisition and the Canary. You'd be declaring yourself Talvashoth. With all you've given the Inquisition, half the Ben Hasrath think you've betrayed us already. I stood up for you, Hisrad. I told them you would never become Talvashoth.
They're my men.
I know, but you need to do what's right, Hisrad. For this alliance, and for the Qun.
We're saving the Chargers, because we're either sacrificing them or the Dreadnought. We're sacrificing the Dreadnought. Especially in Witcher 3, they only used a handful of voice actors for hundreds of characters. So, I've only just started Witcher 3, but yeah, that sounds a bit confusing. Yep, save the men.
Call the retreat.
Don't!
Sorry about the coughing.
They're falling back.
All these years, Hisrad, and you throw away all that you are. For what? For this? For them?
Yep, with trespassed, the decision gets worse. Yep.
His name is Iron Bull.
I suppose it is.
There we go. We've done an exciting thing today. Yay. Good good return stream. Although...
No way they'll get out of range. Won't be long now.
Bull, when the dreadnought sinks...
Sinks? Canary dreadnoughts don't sink. Come on. Let's get back to my boys.
Do you think Witcher could be a future stream? Do you enjoy it? That's tricky. I'm not very far into it. I haven't enjoyed it that much so far compared to other games that I play. You know, like I just haven't got into it. I have the first 2 games, but unfortunately it's similar with Dragon Age in that they're on my laptop and I can't stream them. So I haven't been playing them. But maybe I should try at some point and see if I can get into Witcher 3, and then we could have it be a possible future game. It's worth adding to the list, I guess, of possible future games, so I will do so and we'll see how it goes. Melissa, you like The Witcher 3. That's cool. Except
Hey,
the
boss.
Disney DLC. Okay, I haven't
Inquisitor, it is my
looked at that.
duty to inform you that there will be no alliance between our peoples. Nor will you be receiving any more Ben Hasrath reports from your Talvishoth ally.
You under orders to kill me, Gat?
No. The Ben Hasrath have already lost one good man. They'd rather not lose 2.
So much for that.
You did the right thing.
I'm proud of you, Bull.
Thanks, boss. You're late.
Sorry, Chief. Still sore from fighting off all those vents. Good to see you, Inquisitor.
The story evolves very, very slowly, but the story picks up and is amazing. Witcher has a, let's say, dark setting, and the Disney DLC makes it too happy fairy tale. Oh, okay. I can see how you, don't like it so much. But that's interesting what you're saying about it evolving very slowly. Maybe it would be a good thing that I would enjoy then. I know a lot of people who love it. Which is why I got it, because I thought I would love it too, like, immediately. But I didn't. But maybe it's worth me not playing it now, but to actually start a new playthrough in a stream, because a stream might encourage me to get further into it, and then I might enjoy it more if I get to where the story picks up. It just breaks the immersion, but the DLC is otherwise good. Okay, maybe I'll add it to the list in more of a definite possibility kind of deal for after I finish Dragon Age, maybe, or Tomb Raider, or both. Because I am wondering what I'm going to do when I finish those. Yeah, exactly. Maybe I will enjoy it more if I'm like talking to other people at the same time, and it's just, if the story is a bit slow to start, maybe I'll get more into it quicker. Fine. It's a good plan, actually. I'll think about it for after Dragon Age Inquisition finishes, maybe. How are you?
How did the Chargers come out of the fight?
Just fine. Thanks to you and the Chief, we had plenty of time to fall back. Chief's even breaking open a cask of chasing sackmead for the Chargers tonight.
Damn it, Krem. That's the kind of thing you don't have to mention to the Inquisitor.
Sorry, Chief.
Forget it. You're doing fine.
Oh, we have a new throne. And more power. Let's go do the Elven Ruins then, quickly. Or let's start the Elven Ruins, I guess, because we have a little bit of time. This has been a productive stream. Yay. Or should I talk to Bull? Maybe there'll be a cutscene if I go and talk to Bull. Let's talk to Bull quickly. What I like about Witcher 3 is you can stick to your personal moral compass. That's why I don't like Skyrim. Ah, interesting. I just walked into Adam because I was reading your comments. I don't know. Okay, then let's add Witcher 3 as a possible Dragon Age Inquisition replacement after I finish this and Trespasser. That'd be cool. I've also got Life is Strange Before the Storm on my list. Since I've played the first game, it would be good to play the prequel at some point, but I don't own it yet, so... Oh look, there's another exclamation mark. Let's speak to Bull first. Skyrim forces me to do things that I declined to do, so I quit playing. Ah, okay. That's a shame. Skyrim was on my list of games to look into, so I don't own it yet, but I was thinking of looking into it, so I'll think about that and see. Yay, cutscene.
You wanted to see me?
Oh yes, this cutscene. Yeah, exactly. I already own Witcher 3. That's a plus.
I got it! Yeah, my soul's dust. Yours is scattered all over the ground, though, so... Sorry, boss. I thought I might need backup. Guess I'm not even worth sending professionals for.
You knew the assassins were coming?
Little change in the guard rotation tipped me off.
Are you all right?
Fine. Hurt myself worse than this fooling around in bed.
What if they used poison?
Oh, they definitely used poison. Sarcomec, liquid form. If I hadn't been dosing myself with the antidote, I'd be going crazy and puking my guts up right now. As it is, it stings like shit. But that's about it.
Should we retaliate?
Are you interested in getting some payback?
Against who? The entire Ben Hasrath? Besides, this wasn't serious. Sending 2 guys with blades against me? That's not a hit. That's a formality. Just making it clear that I'm Talva Shoth. Talva fucking Shoth.
Oh. Will you make it through this?
Are you going to be all right?
It's a knife wound, boss. I think I'll live. I'm fine. Thanks. Anyway, I'll get this cleaned up and let Red know what happened. Boss, whatever I miss, whatever I regret, this is where I want to be. Whenever you need an ass kicked, the Iron Bull is with you.
Yay! Okay, now let's go to the Elven Ruins. In Skyrim there's a quest that a kid wants me to murder an older woman. Without reason, I don't want to, but I can't decline. Oh, that's really frustrating. And in Witcher 3 you can just decline such quests and still get a reward. Yeah, I've actually, I have declined quests in Witcher 3, so... Cool, okay. I will look into possibly adding, playing Witcher 3 then after this, after Dragon Age. Yay! Plans. Plans for future streaming after we finish this game. Yay!
Has there been an exchange? You're awful. Not bad. Good.
Right. Yes, we like plans. Plans are good. Right, Elven Ruins. Wonder if Cullen's task's finished yet. It is. Cullen's already done. Inquisitor, the Grey Warden secured the area as requested. Unfortunately, this left them unprepared when mercenaries working for Marquis Ephiloche Buffon attacked by surprise. It appears that Marquis Buffon has been mining the area in violation of local treaties, which accidentally freed the Darkspawn from beneath the earth. Marquis Buffon has fled into the Gemorden Peaks. The Grey Wardens have taken losses, but their morale remains high, and their loyalty to the Inquisition is undisputed. Yours, Lieutenant Suzanne Kloschek. Influence 30. I only play a few games. I stick to my small collection of games and I'm happy. I think one RPG and one action game and the Life is Strange type was a good mix of games to have on the go. Yeah, that's true actually. I agree. I must admit that I prefer not playing Dragon Age every single stream. you know, not playing the same game in every stream, but still having it be like a consistent thing so that I don't get like behind in the story or forget stuff, you know. Still have it be regular, but not every single stream having a bit of variety. So once we're back in track with Tomb Raider, we'll be able to have 2 games on the go, which is probably fair enough since I'm only on 2 streams a week at the minute. So that'll probably work out for a while, and then maybe I'll try and work out a way to get
shall take them.
3rd stream in, and then we can play something
who
else
pines for our commander
as well.
We can use this to our advantage.
But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see.
Hush. This look pretty.
Right. Have I read this? Inquisitor, with her treachery revealed, Marquis Ephiloche Buffon has fled into the mountains. Our initial efforts to pursue her have been hampered by both the terrain and the presence of demons in the area. While we have had difficulty making headway, the Grey Wardens have offered to assist. They seem to be the only force in the area capable of doing so. Regardless, I believe it is worth pursuing Marquis Buffon if we have the means to do so. Yours, Lieutenant Suzanne Clochsec. But I must admit, I do like only playing a few games at once. Like you say, Melissa, you know, like not having a massive collection of games available to me, because it just gets a bit confusing.
All right.
And I am a fan of a repeat playthrough as well, which helps. Right, let's go to the Elven Ruins. Inquisition contacts report a group of elves investigating ruins in the Emerald Graves. The ruins may be connected to the Emerald Knights, an order of elven warriors that predates the fall of the Dales. The history contained within would be of great value to the Dalish. The Emerald Graves has been experiencing unrest of late. If a small delegation met with the elves and offered assistance in their search, it could provide an opportunity for cooperation between the Inquisition and the Dalish, strengthening our reputation with the clans in Orlais. I could suggest Uncharted, but the combat is really, really bad. The story, on the other hand, is amazing. Funnily enough, Uncharted is a game that has been recommended to me on YouTube when I was looking for recommendations. So it is in my list of games that I want to play. And I've watched Twitch streams of it, so I know what you mean about the combat being really bad. But it is in my list, so it is a possibility as well for later. But again, The Witcher 3 is a thing that I actually own, so it would probably be the first on the list for after Dragon Age Inquisition. Oh dear. Let's do this. Inverted damsel in distress story. I mean, that does sound good. She saves him all the time. I understand why you say the story is amazing in that case, because that sounds like my cup of tea. And I assume that's probably why it was recommended to me. A few of our soldiers met with the elves at Dinan Hanin, the elven ruins in the Emerald Graves. Their leader, Tavern, wishes to work with us as a sign of cooperation between the Inquisition and his clan. However, some of his party are wary of our presence and the Inquisition's intentions. Our interest in strengthening our relationship with the Dalish would appear more genuine if you met with them in person. Cullen. Okay. So hang on. I've just completed that. I have completed that already. Ah, Emerald Graves. So I just go back to the Emerald Graves. Okay. Does Uncharted have a really easy mode? The combat might not be so bad then. Mouse likes an easy mode. I do like an easy mode. It has, but it's still meh. Okay. It looks like Josephine and Leliana have finished their tasks as well. This is becoming a very confusing trip to the war table, because I'm doing everything in a very odd order. Let's go and see what Josephine and Leliana have done. A golden opportunity. That went splendidly. Naturally, these worthies of Orlais wanted nothing more than to be given everything while providing nothing in return. But I set the record straight. If they want our assistance in supporting their efforts to restore the war-torn Dales, they'll need to show some deference to our agents and ensure that any troop movements and trade efforts the Inquisition makes in the Dales are given the highest priority. All it took was a bit of negotiation and a few subtle threats. They sent along some lovely gifts to show their appreciation for your presence in Skyhold, and the Consortium should ensure that any attempts we make to gather coin in the future are much easier. Josephine. Oh, dearie me. My voice is slowly going, but it's the convenient time for it to be doing so because we're ending the stream soon. So, yay. Shooter with an amazing story, but it's still a shooter. Okay. It's still on the list of possible games that I want to play, so we'll see. I tend not to play many shooters, but I did enjoy The Last of Us. I'm looking forward to the sequel to that. Maybe that will be on the list as well. Inquisitor, the tunnels are complete and our agents slip in and out of Caer Bronach like shadows. The workmen who were digging out the caves discovered some old dwarven items there as well. Mundane things such as pots and furniture, but they brought a fair price among some collectors. Liliana. Okay, let's do some more things. Let's just get people doing some tasks. And then we'll go to the Emerald Graves, I guess, if we're doing the ruins. I hope I've understood what that was. That I'm just supposed to go to the Emerald Graves. You have lasted the stream, exactly, that's the main thing. It's the main thing. Here's an interesting thing. Among the various things we found at Caer Bronach that belonged to its former mercenary inhabitants was a journal, and in it I found mention of several high-placed clerks in the Imperial counting house who are, shall we say, known for their loose tongues. They sell what they know to mercenaries seeking to outbid others for work, but should we dispatch agents to speak with them, it would take very little pressure to have them work exclusively for us. The agents would need to remain to watch over our new friends, but I've been trying to place eyes on these positions for years. Okay? Josephine, with your permission, I'll send agents to secure these men straight away.
At your service.
You have my permission, Josephine. Oh, on the easiest difficulty she shoots for you, so it might work, the combat. Okay. Interesting. This is all good information for us going forward. Yay! This has been a very useful stream today. I'm a bit worried about what I'm going to do about my logo, though, because it's very much a thing that I use in everything. I'll just have to have a think. Maybe I'll just get some resources. Let's get some Rashfine, shall we? Yeah.
Let's see what we have.
Okay, Emerald Graves I guess we're going to. It looks like. Find the tomb. Okie dokie. Emerald Graves. A group of elves are investigating a tomb somewhere in the Emerald Graves that may hold secrets of great historical significance to the Dalish. Find the tomb. Okay, let's find the tomb. Where is the tomb? There is the tomb. That was easy. Let's find the nearest camp. It doesn't look like we've done much in the Emerald Graves. This is going to be fun. A bit of exploration. Maybe in this stream we can get towards it, but not actually do it. Oh dear. I'll email Twitch and get them to change the greying out to another colour. I'll probably be able to work something out. It'll be fine. It's good to know. Change grey to full white should be simple enough. I guess so. Yeah. Just for that little logo. Right. Let's go to Briathos' steps. Right, I guess we're taking Solus. Just the background, the mouse can stay grey. Oh, okay, so if I change the black background to a different colour, would that work? There are white mice. Yeah, it's more that the mouse part is the thing that's consistent across all of my stuff, the background I can change as much as I like. So if changing the background to like a bright colour or something would help, maybe that would be a possibility, like yellow or something. If I just made the black background to the mouse a bright colour, would that work? Who else should we take? Dorian. Let's take Bull, since we've just had a bunch of approval from him. Try the background first, then see. Yeah, not so sure with the contrast. Okay. Because when it's when you're not streaming, it's just grayscale, right? It's like, and then if you're streaming, it's in the bright colour, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't know, I'll just have a look afterwards. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be, as you say, pretty easy to make the change. The background should not be brighter than the mouse. Okay. Okay. I'm looking at the other grayed out icons now, and I see what you mean. Okay, I'll probably see what you mean then as soon as I'm off stream. Cool. Look out over the next, hopefully, few days, but maybe next couple of weeks, since I'm going to be away the second half of next week, for a slight change of logo then. Maybe I'll have time to do it before the next stream, but maybe not. We'll see. Right, we're going to have to go so far away. Oh, maybe let's not jump off here. Maybe let's walk down a normal way. There are stairs somewhere, if I remember correctly.
Inquisitor.
Oh dear, my voice is going a bit now. Maybe we'll just try and get to this camp and then let's go here. Toggle waypoint, and then let's stop. And then I'll make that the quest for the next game. What about a brown mouse? It's tricky though. It's all branding, isn't it? Oh, hello. Right, I could be riding a horse. Hello, horse, I've forgotten your name. Can I remember how to trot? Apparently not. No, I definitely can't remember how to trot. Oh, no, I've just accidentally left the horse. I remember the horse. I know, it's a big day. It's a very big day. I'm not sure I can... Oh, hello. We've got there already. Harmony. Okay. Harmony the horse.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, okay. That's not what I meant to do. How do I get off the horse? There we go. That's how I get off the horse. Yay, we did it. We set up the camp. Okay. Then now, let's make that quest the next quest. Yep, Harmony the horse, apparently. I don't remember her name being Harmony. My memory is so terrible, and I remember the horse so little that I have no recollection of the horse at all. I am sorry, Harmony. Right, let's mark that, and then let's stop. Yay! That's been a good stream. A good return stream. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. Harmony is not a horsey name. Well, sometimes you don't need a horsey name. I'm more of a fan of alliteration than anything. I think that's what we were going for. So yeah, as I was saying earlier, next week's a bit weird again. Not because I'm ill, but this time just because I'm at a wedding for like the whole second half of next week. So unfortunately, only one stream next week on Monday at 8 AM. So really sorry about that, but we'll be continuing on with this Elven Ruins quest on Monday at 8 AM. And then the next stream after that will be the next Monday at 8 AM. And then hopefully I'll be back to normal and be having 2 streams a week and hopefully getting it back to 3. Because that would be nice if I can. And getting back to Tomb Raider as well as Dragon Age. But yeah, it's been really fun. Thanks so much. I'm glad you are feeling better. Thank you. Yes, I am feeling better, and I'm glad that my voice is holding out because I'm making a video tomorrow on YouTube and a review on Tuesday on YouTube, so I need my voice back so that I can do those things. That is a long wedding. It's because I'm a bridesmaid. The wedding's on Saturday, but we have to go early to, you know, like help get everything set up. So it's Thursday night that I'm going, so technically it's only like 2 days, and then just going on the Thursday and returning on the Sunday. But yeah, so yeah, it's not the wedding itself that's that long, it's just the amount of time it takes to set up the wedding apparently, which is going to be ages, and then the travel because it's not near me. But yes, exactly, back to the videos. Oh, you have to manage a wedding in July. It's good luck. It is a stressful thing. It is a stressful thing, but it's also a good and exciting and fun, so I hope you manage to enjoy it as well as the stress. Dress, flowers, all that, yep. We were very lucky in that we found the bridesmaid dresses immediately, and there were 5 bridesmaids as well, so that was something that could have taken a long time, so yep, exhausting, exactly. But yes, it's nearly here for me. So yeah, it should be a fun end to the week. It just means it's just inconvenient that I got ill immediately before it, because it just means that I have not been making as much things as I would like to in the lead up to a break from being able to do the things. That could have been worded better, but never mind. The bride is very indecisive. Oh no. Well, good luck. I hope it all works out. You have, I guess, a couple of months. But yeah, hopefully it will all fit together. And yes, I will be well for the wedding, exactly. Can you imagine if I'd got ill this week? That would have been terrible. But instead, I'm getting better this week, and hopefully by next Saturday, all will be well. But I'm very happy with my voice holding up. I'm sorry about the coughing, but it was better than it could have been, so... Anyway, yes, as you say, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today in the stream, and for your feedback and future suggestions for games, and the very helpful information about my logo being inconvenient for being able to tell when I'm live. I'm definitely going to need to sort that out, but I'll have a think over the next couple of days about how I'm going to do it. And we might have to try a couple of things, but we'll see. Coughing lasts for weeks. Well, fingers crossed. Yep, have a great rest of your weekend and a great rest of your Saturday, and maybe see you on Monday morning at 8 AM if you are around. But if not, I hope you have a fantastic week, and maybe see you the week after. Cool. Great. See you soon. Cheers. Bye.